Okay, grade 5, let's talk about the SST work. We are reading chapter number 4, major landforms. As we discuss on the Zoom class also, that land is available here in different kind of forms. Out of that, I have explained you that earth is not uniform on odd places. Somewhere it is in the type of mountain, somewhere it is type of plain area, somewhere you can find it plateaus in the form of deserts also, and you can see the rivers also. So mountain areas, that means the area which is having a long and a very wide range of mountains there, and in these mountains you can see a lot of area under the forests. You can see stones over there, but if we are talking about the population, there is less population due to the availability of places to live there or to make houses. Himalayas and Andes are the examples of mountain ranges. And when we talk about the Himalayas are not the old mountains, these are the new ones. So they are very high and having very sharp peaks. Aravalli is the older example of the mountains. Here you can see in this picture the Andes range of the mountains. So next is features of mountains. When you are going to read this, you will find out that mountains remain covered with the snow most of the year. Less vegetation is there, or we can say no vegetation. Extreme weather conditions are there, and due to this extreme weather, people are not able to stay there. What are the other features of mountains? People live in the foothills. That means they live in the lower parts of the mountains. Mountains act as the warriors against hot and cold winds. Mountains are the source of many rivers. They provide us rich source of minerals also, and we can find a lot of wildlife under these mountains. Next is plateaus. Plateau is a highland area where you can find it as similar to the table, and a table is having a flat surface, flat top, and it stands on its legs. So plateaus are similarly like the tables. They are having the flat surfaces. People can go there, stay there for some time, and they can walk on there. So if we have to talk about the features of plateaus, are having different kind of regions according to the places. You can find out their agriculture facilities. People take their cattle and sheep for rearing also, as there is a lot of place for the greenery, and it is extremely covered with the kilometers of areas, hundreds kilometers of areas, and it is very large in the place. Plateaus are rich source of minerals also. For example, Chota Nagpur in India is a rich source of coal, iron ore, bauxite, manganese, and copper. Right? And this is the one example of plateaus, Grand Canyon. Then we talk about plains. Plain area, we all know that where we are living right now, we are doing the agriculture activities, where we can make the buildings, bigger buildings also. So plain areas are always a preference for the humans. Humans just want to create their houses on the plain areas because they are able to live there only. These are the features that are explained under plain areas. Thickly populated towns and cities are here. Civilization is developing day by day. People are doing development in their living places also, and it is suitable for making railways and roadways also. Next part is about the rivers. So river, that is a natural stream of water that flows towards an ocean. That means rivers are coming from mountains area and they are going towards the oceans. Here three stages of rivers are mentioned here. First stage, which is called upper or youthful stage, where water flows very fastly as it is coming from mountain areas, so it is coming very fast. Second stage of water is river is mature stage. Mature stage means when it is going to be in the partition of tributaries. That means it is making the plain area also, and it is going into a parts also. Here you can see example of second stage of rivers. The third stage of the river is also known as the old stage, where water flows very slowly because it is moving through the more of the trees and short kind of plants. So it is moving very slowly. It is forming or taking the formation of a delta. Desert area, we knows about this also, that there is no water, no rainfall, and it's having only sand. That is called the desert area. Here in this picture you can see the example of desert area where you can see only the sand, not single drop of water. Right. So what are the main places of desert area? That is Sahara Desert in Africa, Thar and Arabian Desert in Asia, Great Australian Desert in Australia, and Patagonia Desert in South America. So if we are talking about the features of deserts, we know that plantation is not possible. Climate is just like days are hot and nights are cold, and vegetation is very less. Some of the places are there where we can see the water, and that water is only able to grow the date palm trees. So these are the features of desert area. Now let's about the formation of question answers. Let's talk about these question answers, how we have to do it. What is a mountain? List the important features of mountains. So you have to write down the meaning of mountain, how mountains are formed out, and what are their features. For this you have to go for the first page of the chapter, page number 19, and here under the heading of mountains you can see there is one paragraph written over here. What is mountains? Landforms, and they are very high, that rise above the area around them, that goes in the upper side, upper area, and then it's having a peak also, top, which is called the top of the mountain. Its peak, and mountains usually have the steep and sloping sides. So this paragraph is the answer for the first question, what is a mountain? And if we are talking about the features, so from here you can find out the features from this point under this heading, features of mountains. You can write down the shorter points, like on the next page they have given you the few shorter points which will be easy for you. These points you can mention there in the answer, features of mountains. Next is question number 2, list any two features of plateaus. For this you have to go on page number 20. Under the heading of plateaus and features of plateaus, you can mention any two features of plateaus. These features are mentioned here. You can shorten the sentences, like they have given you the examples also. You can leave the examples, you can just mention the features of plateaus. So 2 points are given here and 2 points are given here on the above side of the picture of Grand Canyon. So you can arrange only 2 features of plateaus for the answer number 2. For answer 3, question is how are plains formed? On which place we are living, how these are formed? You can get the answer of this on page number 20 under the heading of plains. You can see here in the second paragraph they have mentioned you that how plains are formed. So you will mention it by mentioning the second paragraph, not the first one. By mentioning the second paragraph you can find the answer here. Question number 4, write a note on the features of a desert. What are the features of desert? For this, as I have explained you these features, so you can note down the smaller sentences in the formation of paragraph. Right? You will not mention it in the points, you will mention it in the short paragraph. These are the features of deserts. Question number 5, what is delta? So for this you have to go on page number again 22. Here in the third stage of river they mention you what is delta, and there is no need to mention these 3 lines. You can start from here just before entering. This is the formation of delta. This one is telling you the formation of delta because this is telling you the third stage of river. So there is no need to mention third stage of river. You can mention from here. This is answer number 5. Now question number 6 is describe the 3 stages of river. For this you have to start from here, page number 21. They have mentioned you the first stage, second stage, and on the next page you are having the third stage, right? But there is no need to note down the whole paragraph. You can simply mention what we call the first stage and how water moves here. In the second stage, what we call it and how the water moves and where it moves. It moves on the plains, right? And in the third part, you have to just mention the upper 3 lines, what we call it and how water moves. So this is the answer of 6th question which you have to write down in your notebooks. This is your chapter number 4, Major Landforms of India. Thank you.